happens when you're talking about maybe an entire school campus with maybe over 1,000 kids of all age groups nearby? What happens then? And so it might surprise you to know that it's more of a concern than you might realize, because in Pennsylvania, according to a report that was done by Adams Group back in 2013, there are 446 schools within 2 miles of oil and gas drilling wells. There are 462 daycare centers. Within 1 mile, there are 147 schools and 171 daycare centers. And within a half mile, there are 26 schools and 51 daycare centers. And so we're talking about a recipe for disaster, but it's not just the safety issues. What happens when you have little kids, developing children in schools, breathing the air that comes off of these operations? And so the New York Department of Conservation a couple years ago looked at Marcellus emissions in the vicinity of the well over the course of a year, and they found 90,400 pounds of carbon monoxide. They found 4,800 pounds of sulfur dioxide and combustion soot, and they found 440 pounds of toxins like benzene in the air. And we already know about VOCs, nitrous oxides, diesel fumes, silica dust, ground level ozone, all in proximity of not just wells but compressor stations and pipelines. So our children, our vulnerable population, are sitting next to these operations and breathing in that air all the time. You don't have to wait for the disaster to happen. And it's not just schools, not just daycares, it's hospitals, it's nursing homes, and it's other public resources, wellheads. I mean, our wells are being exposed to all of these toxins, and so we have to call on the DEP to do better than what they've done in their Chapter 78 rules. They talk about